part of the CBS's project to roll out their new evening news. Look at this. Our promise to you, once a 35-page handbook, now 5 simple values. What a perfect encapsulation of disingenuous slopulism, you know? This is how committed we are to truth and principles, you know? Now, rather than an extensive document on journalistic ethics, we just have 5 big bumper stickers telling you how much we want to do a good job. We work for you. That means you come first, not our advertisers, not politicians, not corporate interests, including the corporate owners of CBS. We report on the world as it is. We respect you. We love America. And we make no apologies for saying so. Well, I can think of one country you definitely love more than America. We respect tradition, but we also believe in the future. Super normal thing for like a news show to say. One of the big 3, CBS Evening News, you know? Anyway, all of these are getting clowned on. Larry Ellison did a really bad job appointing Bari Weiss as his Israeli czar over CBS, because the people who watch CBS, for the most part, are like liberal grandpas. You know what I mean? So by having Bari Weiss so obviously and publicly involved in the takeover of the network, they kind of gave the game away and gave everyone a gigantic warning sign. Hey, we've been taken over. Don't pay attention to us anymore. You know? They could have handled this a lot more intelligently. Lamau, that was the insane Zionist Jewish convert who argued with Ta-Nehisi Coates. Really? Oh my God, you're right! This lunatic! The guy who since then, Ta-Nehisi's gone on interviews and been like, yeah, this guy was fucking insane. It goes so deep. It really fucking does, doesn't it? It's kind of crazy how these people keep popping up. I wonder why this guy was chosen to be the face of the new CBS evening show. You know, that's interesting. I wonder why Bari Weiss chose him. Judaism convert. Do you have any idea how fucking deep in the sauce you have to be a Jewish convert? I hear he is retweeting all the new tenets of CBS Evening News. You mean Zionist convert? Yeah, for sure. I doubt this guy is actually, like, religiously Jewish. This is all, like, a power base for all of them. Holy shit! This guy had no activity at all on his Twitter account until he was picked up by Bari Weiss. Look at this. Nothing from March 17th, 2023. And then, yesterday, January 1st, 2026, he retweets him. He was dead. He was nothing. Bari Weiss brought him back from the goddamn grave. Maybe it was scrubbed. That's not any less suspicious. He also wrote a piece on why he's proud of getting circumcised twice. Jesus fucking Christ. These people are insane. Oh my God. I was engaged to a nice Jewish girl. I laughed it off. Classic Jewish humor. Medically speaking, I was already circumcised. To remain uncut is to remain spiritually cut off from the Jewish people. That's the idea of the covenant. Bloodletting, Reform Judaism, biblically nude, spiritual locker. When the Mohel arrived, he looked, I'm sorry to say, like Danny DeVito in curls. We stood in silence. I opened my towel. Hello, groin. He opened a shaving bag with glistening instruments. Hello, knife. A message from God. It's only a penis. What the fuck is going on? We are ruled by a elite caste of cultists who simultaneously don't believe a single thing they say, but also believe in a huge range of insane shit. Like, they don't believe the stuff they tell you. They smugly lie to you because they know it maintains control. But internally, they have an equally deranged set of beliefs about the world that they wouldn't talk to you about because they want to hide that from you. You know? They're like multiple levels of crazy. It's like an onion. It's true. He got his dick and balls cut off. How do you get circumcised twice, though? Well, do you have a dick? There's always more foreskin, right? I mean, not always, I guess. Not forever. Eventually, you run... That's the problem with socialism. Eventually, you run out of other people's foreskin. So we got his glands shut off. They just chopped off the head. Fuck me, though. And this is the guy that they're pitching in for, you know, the new face of CBS. What a fucking freak. deranged cultist sociopath. Yep. On October 24th, 2025, it was reported that Bari Weiss was considering Dokoupil to serve as host of CBS Evening News due to a decline in ratings. Her other options included a fucking Fox News host. The following April, Dokoupil interviewed North Carolina Tar Heels football head coach Bill Bellichick and his girlfriend Jordan Hudson for CBS's Sunday morning program. The six-time Super Bowl winning coach insisted the segment was intended to promote his book, The Art of Winning: Lessons from a Life in Football. However, CBS stated that it had informed Bellichick that Dokoupil would discuss a wider variety of topics, including the 73-year-old's relationship with Hudson, 24, who immediately shut the interview down when a question of how they met came up. Well, that's not really a controversy. That's actually like the only good thing he's done here. Dokoupil has 2 children with his first wife, who now live in Israel. How fascinating. Classic. Every fucking time. I think you should start to tax Israel a bit more. My position on what we need to do with Israel has shifted from UN occupation to like a complete annexation of the state of Israel by the United States. If they're going to act like the 51st and most important state, then we might as well be getting tax revenue from them. And I think they should be subjected to American healthcare. You know they have free healthcare? Of course they do. We're paying for their fucking missiles. No, Nextimize. I don't like jokes like that. Unironically, a decline into anti-Semitism is what people like Bari Weiss want. Bari Weiss is a stooge like a puppet of the billionaire class whose job is to manufacture consent and shift people rightward. If they do that by providing as much evidence as they can possibly provide to the point that America is controlled by Zionists and Israel rules the world or whatever, then they will do that. They want that. In reality, Bari Weiss is low IQ and barely functional. She can't read. She's functionally illiterate, and nobody at the network likes her. The reason she had to bring in this retard rather than elevate people within CBS, like, well, I guess he worked with CBS Mornings. There's a reason why she chose him rather than people who are already close to CBS Evening News, is because she needs to surround herself with cronies and yes men to protect her from the criticism of the many, many people she's worked with who hate her. They are not all powerful. They're actually like shockingly incompetent. He's also a eunuch. Yeah. He has no penis. So did they like cut it off or rip it out? Rabbis just tear it off. In order to be Jewish, like to convert to Judaism, they just yoink that shit straight off. It's fucked up. Don't they suck it off with their mouth or something? I think that some like ultra conservative rabbis still do that, where they like bite the foreskin off. That shit's pretty weird. I'm pretty sure that's not like the standard thing they do though. Wait, for real? No, it's like one. Yeah, it's like an ultra traditionalist thing. I don't really think most Jewish people would stand by that. Is that what they do in Israel? Nah, nobody in Israel is Jewish. All right.